all variety of cross-channel marketing programs, both those directed at existing Atlona clients as well as those that are prospective clients. He brings to Atlona into this panel more than 15 years of experience in marketing, so he is somebody that is absolutely well experienced in the application of data and technology. Michael Hawkins.
All right, well, welcome, folks. You guys can hear me all right there? And you guys, nope. Check the back part here. Feels warm, so I think it's work okay. How about now?
No.
No?
Not now?
Not, I'll have to talk really loud. It's better, I think. A little bit better? There we go. I kind of hear a little echo. How about you guys in the back there?
Is that turned up?
Yep.
Talk to the mic if we can hear me a little better now.
Here, let's use this one.
No problem. Absolutely. Always about improv, you know. Well, great, folks. You guys made it. Last guy today. Just thinking 20 minutes will be happy hour. So the smiles are gonna bounce. So, well, my name is Michael, and I'm actually the email marketing manager at Atlona. Atlona is a digital connectivity solutions company. We basically engineer, manufacture audio-video components for both the residential and commercial marketplace. So we actually might find some of our products perhaps here in this application. This actual conference room is actually our intended customer that we would actually have products installed and put into there. So I've actually been with Atlona for about 3 years, and through that time there's been a lot of transitions in our marketing as far as just how we present content and how we build audiences. Before, we were kind of known as the spammers on the blacklist. So as we started getting more targeted and learning who our customers were, that got a lot more improved with Pardot and be able to automate some solutions. So we'll kind of go ahead and start off over here. Main question is, how do we actually build our list audience? And I know it sounds kind of analog, and this next upcoming thing is almost really simple, but we've actually generated a lot of really cool business from it, and actually attracting people is, believe it or not, business cards. What we've actually instructed all of our sales team to do is basically, whenever they're going on a training, and whether it's a one-on-one meeting or if they're our field engineers are going out to troubleshoot, no matter what kind of meeting we have with customers, we try to collect as many as we can, all the business cards that we can collect. And believe it or not, we get maybe about 50 a week on the average from all of our meetings, trainings, when the sales team meets clients. And what we do is we kind of assign a central sales admin to kind of come in and put everything on one nice little Excel sheet. And this Excel sheet here is kind of tied into all of our key CRM fields. Now, I didn't mention this, but we do use NetSuite for our CRM solution. A nice feature is Pardot actually has a direct connector, so we can push those leads that we designate directly into NetSuite CRM. So it's a pretty cool little feature. So what we do is we take this simple Excel sheet, and this is available company-wide. And from there, we basically keep all the key fields that we want to map over to CRM, such as first name, last name, email from the business cards. But also one thing we kind of try to do is have your sales team work for you. So on this little Excel form we do here, we also have the sales team, we ask them, rate your lead. Was it cold, warm, or hot? What's the contact role or department? So we can further do some lead scoring and grading based off that criteria. If it's hot, then we send it directly over through Pardot and the NetSuite and assign it that particular person. So it's a pretty cool little feature. We do about 50 cards a week, and it helps build that collection into our database. Another really cool way we do list building is our website feature marketing areas and marketing automation. So on our website, on our featured marketing areas, we encode each and every FMA link with a bit.ly URL. And Craig just mentioned a little earlier, but what that allows us to do is really find out, what particular browsers those folks are using, but also track the individual through their usage. And the neat feature about this is each and every profile is tied into these links. So we know offhand that, let's say, for example, if someone clicks on a classroom ad that we have set up, that they most likely are going to be a commercial customer. If they click on something for our residential folks, we put them in a residential bucket. So we kind of profile based off their activities, because we know most folks aren't going to kind of go in either or. They either do commercial or they do residential. We also, on the Links that we particularly set aside, and we talk over with sales, we even do some custom scoring. So we know, for example, if you go right here at the bottom right, a little orange kind of small, we call it a junior FMA. But we have on the bottom right here, someone may click that if they're a particular customer. So we do custom scoring assigned to that. And also too, this also helps us in analyzing our website to see a heat map. So we can see which ads are hot and which ones are not. So it's a pretty cool little feature, tying marketing automation into our main website. I saved the best for last. This is really cool because it works really well for us. We actually took a simple Pardot form and incorporated it into an iPad app. Not an app where you download it off the iTunes store, but it's just a simple link that we send to the sales team and they open up on their iPad. And what's really cool about that is it's very simply optimized for mobile use, but our sales team, they take that to regional and trade show events. By a show of hands, if I can ask you guys, how many of you indirectly or directly deal with events or trade shows for marketing? Got a few folks here. So what's really cool, you show this to the sales guys, and they eat it, they love it, because what's really cool is it's a very simple way for them to enter information. We keep it to about 5 or 6 form fields or less. A really cool feature we did for a recent trade show is we also asked as part of that process if they were an Atlona brand champion. And 2 questions, it would say either no, I'm not really no Atlona products, or yes, I'm the Atlona guru. So that was pretty cool because if they were yes, automatically kind of put them into all of our email mailings because we know they love us. So that was a pretty cool little feature there. Another really cool thing that we do on the back end of whenever someone submits on a form is immediate automation into our CRM. So, you know, Joe Schmo fills out their information here. A couple really cool things we do on the back end. Number 1, we send a very quick, within 5 minutes or less, a contact info email, basically saying, thanks for stopping by, great to meet you, here's my contact information. Instead of having to give them a business card, hopefully they take the time to email you on their time. So the nice feature is we capture that right away. Within 5 minutes, we shoot out an email to their email address. We also add that particular person to a separate segmentation list. So what's really cool about that is they actually have a separate list we can go back on. And also we automatically assign it to the salesperson, so it's automatically assigned to them, and we import that and sync that up to NetSuite CRM. So within 20 minutes or so, that's all dialed in. These are by no means high quantity leads or low quantity leads, but they're extremely high quality because these are typically stage 2, stage 3 customers. All right. Content design. We had a little bit of a unique problem at Atlona in the sense that our core piece of content was just a general company catalog. When I came on the company 3 years ago, the way we got leads from a catalog was they would call us, we'd jot down a lead on a piece of paper, and just snail mail it out to their address. Nowadays, we make this catalog pretty much digitally available, and we don't very often print these. And with this catalog, we have over 100 different SKUs. So what we need to do is basically update this on a quarterly basis. So it's a constantly evolving catalog. But the cool thing we do is within each one of those product pages, we have about 100 products total listed in there. Each one of those has an HTML link embedded in a PDF. So what we do is, if we know someone clicks on there, it'll take them back to our website. And once again, our website is enhanced with Pardot, so we can find out their web history and what they've been viewing based off our catalog. So it's a pretty cool little feature. All right. Another thing we use for content and collateral are data sheets. We leverage this as kind of like a carrot for the sales team reaching out to customers. And what we do is in our emails, we put specific call to actions where it goes pretty much straight to a sales team member. What I mean by that is whenever they click on that particular call to action, we automate a message directly to the sales rep because we know, and we've done email blasts before, to where we send out to 100 people, maybe 3 people are going to click that learn more. But those 3 people are those folks who are stage 2, stage 3 customers. So we automatically let the sales team know pretty much quickly. Here's a little bonus step I recommend. Definitely get in the habit of asking your sales team on a regular basis what their content is of high value to them. You will always find out that things change, even on a month-to-month basis. What you think is a great call to action 3 months ago may be completely irrelevant now. So definitely get in the habit of asking them. All right, and definitely for long-term sales engagement, how we kind of tackle that. We've had a monthly newsletter go out for about the past 4 to 5 years, but about the past 6 months ago, that's actually changed. What we do now is we stay connected with long sales cycles with the monthly website update email. So this is kind of our revised newsletter. But really what we do is we just very simply, within 1 sentence or less, describe a new product, or we have a PR release, or we have a new feature come out on our PR. We keep things very simple and we populate it with links. We also did very extensive testing to make sure that these call to actions weren't being spammed, because if you put too much HTML in the email, of course things can get crazy. We did a lot of back-end analysis. We found out it really didn't add anything to it. Another great feature for long sales cycles was we also make our email HTML templates available to our channel partners. This is huge because we reach out to customers, but a lot of times our dealers, distributors, reps that work for us, they have sometimes that much better relationship. So what we get in the habit of trying to do now is provide HTML templates to our partners to be able to use. And then last but not least, weekly CRM meetings with the sales team. First, my philosophy was, okay, talk to the sales team maybe once a month on a drive-by basis, 5 minutes, but then you get in the habit of talking and find out things need to be changed. And I think that's about it, folks.
Very good. Michael Hawkins.